So, welcome everyone to Corporate Bhagavad Gita. There are prayers on my screen. You can repeat with me. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guroho Shuktapadagamanam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsa Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatamvitam Tam Sajivam साद्वैतम सावधूतम परिजन सहितम कृष्ण चैतन्य देवम श्री राधा कृष्ण पदान सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधु जगतपते कृपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्ते तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिय वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंधु एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे. So, welcome to Corporate Bhagavad Gita. We are discussing the summary given by Srila Yamunacharya, who is a Sri Vaishnavacharya, and some of the purports of Srila Ramanacharya on Bhagavad Gita. The summary of the Gita written by Srila Yamunacharya is Gitartha Sangraha, and we are discussing the third chapter, and this is the particular verse that he gives to summarize third chapter. He say asaktya lokarakshaye guneshu aropya kartritvam sarveshwara va nyasa ukta tritiye karma karyata. So basically he defines what is karma yoga. So karma yoga has four things. Do your karma without attachment. Whatever duty we have, we should do it without attachment. It should be for loka rakshaya, that is loka sangraha. It should be for the benefit of the people. And we need to understand that the gunas are working. We are not the doer, or we are not the only doer. And Sarveshwara, meaning Nyasa Sarveshwara, means to offer all this to Sri Krishna. Krishna says, right, in third chapter, he says, Yajnaharta. All our activities to be offered to Yajnaharta. Just a minute. All the activities should be offered to Yajnaharta, that is, and that Yajnaharta is Krishna only, Vishnu. So this is Karma Yoga. So anybody saying work is worship, they need to follow these four things. Okay, it should not be just like continuously doing work, becoming workaholic. Okay, it is that's not what it means. It means we work without attachment, meaning we work it as a duty, not like for the fruit. Working as a duty means like a policeman, he may save someone, and after saving, he doesn't say to that victim, okay, now give me 5 lakh rupees, I saved you. No, he saved that person, and he doesn't ask anything. There is, he's not doing it for his salary also. Salary will come, but my duty is to be done as a duty, as a selfless thing. Okay, that's what the first point is. Second is lok rakshay. It should be for the benefit of all. People become workaholic, but is it becoming beneficial? Is the work beneficial? All these things come under lok sangraha. Then to understand that, okay, I am not the doer. Now Krishna is saying we should do the karma, but he is saying, okay, we should not think that we are the doer. We should know behind the scene the modes of the doer. How is this possible? He is telling first do, then he is saying don't think you are doing. How is this possible? So it's possible because we are sitting in this body as Atma in the body, right? So in this body is nothing but a machine. Yantra Rudhaya. It's a machine, Yantra. Cameras are like the eyes. The brain is like the memory. Pneumatic machines, electrical pulses, pump is there, so many things are there, right? The Atma is using this machine to do the activities. So if we are using it, then we should know, okay, the modes are doing it. Hmm? The modes are doing it. It's like an exoskeleton. If the exoskeleton is not there, we couldn't do anything. So this exoskeleton is given by whom? By the Supreme Lord. This body is given to us. We are utilizing this body. So in that spirit, we are not the doer. Hmm? It is given by the modes. So the modes are the real doer. They are doing the real work in this world. I am just directing it by pressing few buttons. Getting? If we drive in a car, we say I drove 200 kilometers. Did you drove or the car drove? Well, the car drove. You were just directing the car. So who did the real work? The car did the real work. It's not like we ran 200 kilometers. So in that sense, we are not the doer. Does that make sense? Any question on that?
Yeah, yes, Prabhuji, this is
Yeah,
understood. Yeah,
yeah,
car is doing the.
yeah. So as we go deeper into spiritual sadhana, also, now we come to know. So many thoughts come to us, so many answers come to us. It's not like, we press something and we open a file and then we start reading. No, it just comes to us, right? So then we understand somebody within us is telling us. So then we understand, okay, I'm not the doer. It's a very um, it's a easy thing also, and it is a complex thing also to understand. Okay, at least theoretically we should know that there's a machine given to us. I'm using the machine to do it. So I should not say I did it. Like last time I was explaining, if you are in a team, 10 people team, and the leader says I only did the whole project, is it good? It's not good. The leader should acknowledge that the whole team did it. So you should not say I am the doer. You should say the team is the whole doer of this, like that. And then Sarveshwara Nyasaha means to offer everything to Sri Krishna. This whole package becomes Karma Yoga. And last thing we discussed is, last time we talked about in being detached, right? It is at three levels. One is not to be detached with the fruit, but be attached to the welfare of the people. Like some people, they want to just help people, right? They are not attached to what money they'll get it or not or something like that. So they are in the level of Falatyaga. Then Kartitva Buddhi Tyaga. Kartitva Buddhi Tyaga means to understand philosophically, okay, I'm not the doer, the modes are doing this. And then Mamata Tyaga. Mamata Tyaga means I'm not doing this for me, I'm doing this for Supreme. So it's on three levels. This is also part of Karma Yoga only. Okay. So hmm. So on which verse we were? Hmm. Okay. So we had completed till verse 35. Hmm? Third verse 35. So, okay. So what Krishna is trying to tell, let's do a little recap, little more recap we'll do. This third chapter started by Arjuna asking a question. Why he asked a question? Because in the second chapter, Krishna says something, Durena. He used the word Durena. Keep it away. The abominable activities, keep away. The worst activities, keep it away. So Arjuna is thinking, okay, I will keep it away. But then Krishna is saying, oh, you need to do your duty. Arjuna is thinking, this abominable activity of killing my teacher, grandfather, So many people, I want to keep it away. And Krishna told keep it away. But again he's saying, I need to do my duty. Like, how is that possible? So his question was that you are telling me keep it away, and then you are telling me do it. What is this confusing thing you are telling me? Huh? Can you please explain? Like, he's telling Krishna, you are telling me keep this ghastly aware. You want to engage also. It seems like your equivocal statement. You're saying two things at the same time, which are contradictory. Please decisively tell me what is beneficial for me. So, first of all, he uses the word intelligence is better than fruitive work. So, what Arjuna is trying to say is, I like Gyan Yoga. You explained me Gyan Yoga, right? Everything is durena, meaning kept far away, and you are all alone. Now, you don't have to take part in the war, you don't have to interact with anyone. You can be all alone, focused on spiritual life. Gyan Yoga. Think about philosophy and do meditation. You have nothing to do with this world. So Arjuna said, this solution is, I like it. This solution, I like it. But Krishna is saying, Arjuna, your nature is not for Gyan Yoga. Someone else has that nature. The four Kumaras, they are of that nature. Adi Shankaracharya, he is of that nature. You are not. You have to work. You better do it in Karma Yoga. So Krishna talks about Karma Yoga in this chapter. And in the section he says, सदृशं चेष्ट स्वाहा प्रकृति ज्ञान अपि प्रकृतिं यान्ति भूतानि ग्रह किं करिष्यति. See, it's your nature. Every man has a nature. Don't try to repress it. It will come out very harshly. It will come out very strongly. Like Prabhupada gives one example, very nice. He says, if a person knows, let's say, 6 languages: Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam, Gujarati, Marathi, Hindi. Now, how to find his mother tongue? Can anyone suggest how to find his mother tongue? He's not telling us, so we cannot ask question. So, how to trick him to tell his mother tongue? Any thoughts?
Uh, I think give them immediate pain, like instant pain.
Ah,
Put them in
you
great
hit
pain.
them, and then they will reply in their mother tongue.
Yeah.
So, Krishna is saying, even if you do Gyan Yoga better, if Rajas and Tamas comes, mode of passion and mode of ignorance come, which is misery and madness, then you won't be able to maintain that Gyan Yogi state of, pure goodness or goodness. You won't be able to maintain. Yeah. So you will fight back. Let's say you want to become beggar and somebody doesn't give you anything, you will get angry on that person. So it doesn't make sense for you to take that path. That repression is not going to help, right? Repression is not going to help. Like sometimes we see in children, we'll tell them, be quiet, be quiet. Then the child is really trying to be quiet and, sitting in one place. He's trying. How many minutes can that child try to sit in one place?
Not much. Yeah.
So that's what Krishna is saying. What can repression accomplish? Let's say you are going in a train or a plane with your child, 4-year-old child. This child is naughty and is very restless. When the plane starts, you can tell him, sit there, don't move. And the child listens. Okay, 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 papa. Now the plane is in the air, or the train has moved out from the station. After 3-4 minutes, you will see the child, you know, come out.
Yeah.
Now, what will you do? It's a 2 hour flight. It's a 6 hour train journey. Now what will you do? If you hit the child, it's not going to work out.
Mm.
So what will you do?
To engage in somewhere.
Engage in something, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. You may engage him in reading. Will he like
Mm.
reading? Will he like reading?
Maybe not much, very less.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
not much. Okay, so we understand that only some activities can work, not all
yeah. So
activities, not all engagement. So which engagement you will pick up?
he's liking
Good.
like
Yeah.
some
What he likes?
drawings, some sketch. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Something.
We'll take this example when we'll explain. So we have a child, and let's put airplane. Airplane travel is even tougher. It looks
Mm.
nice, but actually it is tougher with children. Airplane travel 2 hours. Child could sit only for few minutes.
2 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, try to engage the child. Reading is not working. Then some game works, right? Or
Yes,
like you
yes,
said, coloring book works, right?
yes, Prabhuji.
Some game, some coloring book works. Okay, so this is our conclusion. We have a child who cannot be a gyan yogi. He cannot be sitting in one place and doing meditation. Okay, we will try to engage him. Not all engagement is going to work, only few things according to his nature. At that point, gaming and coloring books will work. Reading is also not working. Okay, so this is our analysis. Now we will see how Krishna analyzes. He also analyzes the same way. He says you have a nature, and that nature you shouldn't cover it long, because it will come back with force. Hmm? Indriyani. Okay. So when Rajas and Tamas come, you won't be able to control it. This is one of the verse. Shreyan swadharma vigunaha paradharmat swa anushtitat swadharme nidhanam shreya parodharma dhyavyaha. It is far better to discharge one's prescribed duty, even though faultily, than another's duty perfectly. Destruction in the course of performing one's duty is better than engaging in another's duty, for to follow another's path is dangerous. The child cannot do reading. If we try to make him read also, it will be dangerous. The child may throw away the book or he will read it badly. So, best thing is, what is the nature of the child? Right now, he wants to play, let him play. Okay. So similarly here, Krishna says to Arjuna, Gyan Yoga is not your Swadharma. It sounds very nice to you, but actually it's not Swadharma. Your the Swadharma is Karma Yoga. Hmm? You are a Kshatriya also. Don't try to become a Brahmana or a Sannyasi. Just cannot become that. Okay? You do your duty without attachment and offer everything to me. And then everything will be fine. Now, Krishna has repeatedly said about two things, that is Raga and Dvesha. Attachment, aversions, they are going to be there. Arjuna asked question about that. Arjuna uvacha अथ केन प्रयुक्तायं पापं चरति पुरुषः अनिच्छम् अपि वार्ष्णेय बलात् एव नियोजितः. Arjuna said, "Oh descendant of Vishnu, by what one is impelled to sinful activities even unwillingly, as if engaged by force." whether we do karma yoga, jnana yoga, there is this force within us which will impel us to do sinful activity. What is that, Krishna? Hmm? What is that? So Krishna answers, Shri Bhagavan vacha kama esha krodha esha rajo guna samudbhava mahashano mahapapma vidhi enam iha vairinam. Kama esha krodha esha. So rajas and raga dvesha, raga and dvesha will lead to, raga will lead to kama, and dvesha will lead to krodha, anger. Raga means attachment. I am not attached. Now kama means I want it lustfully, and krodha means aversion. I don't like it, and then someone is pushing that under our throat. We'll get angry over it. Krodha. So the real enemy is kama and krodha. When rajoguna comes, mahashano mahapapma, they become like big enemies, and they lead to big papa, vairinam, enemies. Okay, so now in pure jnana yoga, if the rajaguna comes, then the kam and krodha is there, that will make the yogi fall down, and we have seen many examples. For many times we have discussed about Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra fell down to what? Kama and krodha both, isn't it? When he heard Menaka's ankle bells, he opened his eyes, looked here and there, saw her, and almost like 10 years he lived with her. Next time, another Apsara came and he got angry on her. Both things happened. Kama also happened, anger also happened. So, there is a fall down possibility of Jnani in Jnana Yoga. In Karma Yoga, how do we then save ourselves from Kama and Krodha? Can you give me example? In Karma Yoga, how do we save ourselves from Kama and Krodha?
Very difficult, Prabhuji.
No,
So,
there are ways. You can you can protect yourself. Krishna is saying you can protect in Karma Yoga. Think about it. How we do?
We surrender all work to the Lord Krishna
Hmm.
and do it.
Yeah, I'm talking about Kama and Krodha. How do we surrender Kama and Krodha?
So
lust, anger.
Lust and anger. How do we surrender that? Does Krishna need lust? Does Krishna need our anger?
bhakti, once we do bhakti, then definitely those will
Yeah,
regulate it.
regulate it. Okay, we'll regulate it. But regulation means it's not going to go zero. It will
Yeah.
be there. Yeah. So then how do we dovetail it to Krishna? Krishna says, right? I'll give you hint. In Bhagavad Gita, he says, Kamosmi. I am Kama. Kamosmi.
Kamusmi, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What
That
does
is
that mean? What is he trying to say? Kamosmi. Hmm?
I think it is under Vibhutis, no? Lord's
No, no, no.
Vibhutis.
He says, I think in seventh chapter probably.
Seventh chapter.
Kamosmi. Oh, okay. You heard this shloka, right? Kamosmi.
Yeah, Prabhuji heard, but not able
Hmm.
to correct.
Okay.
Let me try.
34 instances. Kamosmi. Kamosmi.
Yeah, 711, Prabhuji, I think.
711. Okay.
Kamosmi Bhartarshava. Yeah.
Hmm. Does it
Which chapters, Prabhuji?
The seventh
7,
chapter.
11? Oh.
not contrary to religious principles.
Hmm. बलम बलवताम चाहम काम राग विवर्जितम धर्म विरुद्ध भूतेषु कामोस्मि भरत ऋषभ. I am sex life. It's a here karma is very gross explanation. That is sex life. What karma is lusty desires. It can be directed in terms of like senses, opposite sex, etc. etc. But here he says very interesting. I am sex life, which is not contrary to the religious principles. So how does the sex life becomes not contrary to religious principle? If it is done for religious principle, that is propagation of children in a marriage, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So simple words, Kama can be engaged in Krishna service through marriage.
Hmm.
Okay. If you follow Vivaha Samskara, Vivaha Yagya, you basically offer actually everything to Krishna. Right? Garbhadan Samskara to have children. Okay. So Kama is very easy. Lusty desires, we can offer it to Krishna. Now Krodha. How do we offer Krodha to Krishna? Who is the one who got angry for Krishna and burnt the whole Lanka?
Yeah, Hanumanji.
Hanumanji,
Yeah.
yes. So we can use our anger in serving Krishna like that, like Hanuman, Arjuna, they got angry to kill the enemies. So to protect Dharma, to protect the weak from the evil, we have to show anger. If Krishna is blasphemed anywhere, we have to show anger and defeat the other person like that. So this all is possible in Karma Yoga. It is not possible in Jnana Yoga. A Jnana Yoga person will just walk away from the situation. Karma Yoga will actually do karma. Okay. So Karma Yoga will use all this Rajasic and Tamasic, and they will get into marriage, administration, business, service, from Varna Ashram system, right? And then they will use their passion, the Rajas and the Tamas into that. Getting? Does that make sense?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hmm. Very simple. Kama Esha, Krodha Esha, Raja. Okay, this is we read. Okay, they are the biggest enemies. Okay, Gyan Yogi will fall down because he doesn't know what to do. Gyan Yogi, pure Gyan Yogis are sannyasis actually. Can they get married? No, right? They cannot get
Hmm.
married. So that is pure Gyan Yogi. On even on that platform, it's not meant for common people also. Very rare. So
Mhm.
Karma Yoga is. You have any question?
So, like Gyanis means you are saying, Prabhuji, ki all sannyasis,
No,
they
not
are
all sannyasis. Not all
okay.
sannyasis. The sannyasis who are on the marg of Brahmavadi,
Mm-hmm.
like four Kumaras,
Mm-hmm.
little bit of Sukdev Goswami, because Sukdev Goswami is, see, four Kumaras are also Bhakti yogis. Sukdev
Mm-hmm.
Goswami also Bhakti yoga. But before coming to Bhakti yogi, they were like, naked. They didn't even care to wear. And
Mm-hmm.
because they thought that four Kumaras thought I will grow and then, I have to marry and all that, so I won't grow only. So they remain children.
Mm-hmm.
They were always in knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So they like this kind of pure Gyan yogis. Even Adi Shankaracharya, you can say. In Adi Shankaracharya, right,
Yes, yes.
system, they have to take sannyas.
Okay.
Even start with their Jnana Yoga process. First thing is take sannyas, which
Uh-huh.
common person
Okay, Prabhu.
cannot do, right?
Yeah, Prabhu, but Adi Shankaracharya is a great, iconic person like Prabhupada.
Yes.
So how could we say like they are not the good one, or
No, no, no.
it's
It's not about good one. It's about what we can practice.
okay, okay. So that is only the personality matters here. So bhakti yogi
Personality,
person.
not. See, we are talking about Jnana Yogi path
Okay, okay, okay.
and Karma
So
Yogi path.
so we can
So
choose anything. You mean to say that is
we
their
can
category?
choose, but according to our nature.
Example, you were saying the nature, right? Like character or nature. I think both are same. So okay, I understood this nature. We will go with the nature. So they
Mhm.
have that nature, so they chosen that. And if
Yes.
we have the bhakti nature, we chosen this.
Yeah, I see. Let's talk about two parts only: Gyan Yogi and Karma Yogi.
Okay, okay.
Okay, the Gyan Yogi, when he's doing his Gyan Yoga path, right, he has to come to Bhakti Yogi, and that happens by the mercy of Krishna or by the mercy of other devotees.
Okay, okay.
Now, Karma Yoga, what happens is he's offering results to Krishna.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there is already bhakti involved in it. This is a
Mm-hmm.
very interesting path of Karma Yoga, that there is already bhakti involved in it. In
Mm-hmm.
Gyan Yogi path, na, bhakti is not yet involved. They have to use it. They are all
Mm-hmm.
alone. They are sannyasis. They are just
Mm-hmm.
talking about philosophy. One
Mm-hmm.
fine day, if a devotee comes in contact, then they become devotees. Otherwise,
Mm.
the very difficult path. Krishna says,
Okay,
na, in 12th chapter, Krishna talks
okay.
about this thing. So Arjuna is saying the same thing, like evam satyuktaya bhaktas tvam purupasate ye chapi aksharam avyaktam. These Gyan yogis are after aksharam avyaktam. Aksharam avyaktam, meaning the Brahman, beyond the senses, unmanifested. They are there. They want that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But he asked Krishna, should I do bhakti? Should I do, or should I go after this avyaktam aksharam? Then Krishna uses a very nice word. He says, "Ye tav aksharam anirdesham." Okay, this aksharam avyaktam parupasite sarvagram achintyam cha kutastham achalam dhruvam. Sanyamindrigam sarvatasam buddhyate prapnuvanti mameva sarvabhutetarada. See, ultimately they prapnuvanti mameva. They will attain me. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
when they will attain me, first they will control their senses. They'll become equal to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Then they will engage in the welfare of all. At
Okay.
last, they will achieve me. So he's
So
telling,
mean.
okay, that path exists, and
Mm-hmm.
they will have to follow these three, four steps to attain me.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Okay, okay.
Okay. But now, next statement he says, Arjuna, but for you, keep this thing in mind. Klesho dhikatarastesham avyakta sakta chetasam avyakti gatir dukkham devadvir avapate. Klesha. You know what does klesha means?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Avidya, Smita, Raga, Dvesha.
No, 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 no. Klesha,
Clash
klesha.
is kast. These are
Kashta.
like problems.
Plus, yeah, it's a character
हिंदी में
of
हम बोलते
plus.
हैं ना कलेश.
Clash.
Like, yes, yes.
So वो क्लेश and kalesh is little related only. Klesha means trouble.
Troubles. Yeah.
Trouble. Okay,
Ah,
okay.
so the avyaktam part, the Brahmavadi part is very troublesome, Arjuna. Remember that.
Mm.
To make progress in this always difficult. It is very difficult. Okay, then Arjuna, what is meant for you? In the 6th and 7th verse, he says, ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यासमत्परा अनन्येव योगेन मां ध्यायन्तु उपासते तेषाम् अहं समुद्धर्त मृत्यु संसार सागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मयि अवेशित चेतसा. ये तो सर्वाणी कर्माणी. Karmani means use all your sarva karma. All your sarva
Mm.
karma. What do you do? Mai sannyasa mat paraha. Hey, you offer it to me. Then what is Krishna trying to say? What is this? When we offer all our activities to Krishna, what is it called? What yoga it is?
Bhakti.
Atma
Karma
Nivedan.
yoga.
Karma Yoga. Yeah,
Hmm.
Karma.
Mam dhyayantu upasate. When we do dhyana and upasana of Krishna, then bhakti yoga is there. Offering is there, then he says use your mind in putting in me also, and upasana, worship of me. Then what I'll do, tesam aham samuddhartam ittu samsara sagarat. Aham, I will, mrityu samsara sagarat, from the ocean of mrityu and samsara, birth and death, bhavami na chirat partha maya visiti chetasa, I will take you away from it. I'll take you. I'm the swift deliverer. Deliverer, those sannyasamatvaraha aneva yogena dhyayanta upasate sam samudharta. Samudharta. Samudharta means deliverer.
Okay.
So he's going to repeat the same concept, but he's building up. So now we're coming back to our third chapter.
Yeah, great, Prabhu. Great. Thank you.
So he's building up. Arjuna is liking Gyan Yoga because in that there is no fighting. Chalo, fighting se hum had gaye. First chapter was all about that, right? I don't want to fight. And Krishna
Yeah.
told, Dure na. Krishna said what I liked. I don't want to fight. But then Krishna is saying, no. Uttishta Arjuna. Get up, fight. Are, how come you are telling two things, opposite things? Then Krishna is explaining the detail. See what happens in Gyan Yoga, Raga Dvesha will come, you will fall down. So that part is not meant for you. Your Swadharma is Karma Yoga, right? Follow that. Now there is okay. So what we discussed is we can use Rajas and Tamas in a dharmic way, and we can still continue our spiritual life, right? In the
Yes.
basic limit. Wait. Hanged. No. See, the Gyani is na eating, sleeping, mating, and defending.
The same Karma Yogis also do the same things, no, Prabhu?
Yes. So okay.
Yes.
These are four activities. Gyanis will also do, Karma Yogis also. How will Gyanis do eating? They may not eat only. They will live on the spiritual energy. Yes. This is Gyanis. We are talking about four Kumaras. No eating.
Okay.
Yeah. I will tell you, Sukdev Goswami, on his tongue, sugar was kept by a king. After going through, after like few hours, the sugar was still there on his tongue.
Oh.
So it's like that. Literally
So
no eating. Literally no eating.
means the Sukadeva Goswami forget the taste of sugar also.
Yeah, he could control that much. Controlling senses, mind is so much.
Oh.
What will Karma Yogi do?
He'll eat.
Eat prasad.
Yes.
Sleeping. Sleeping.
Okay.
What will Gyanis do for sleeping? They will
Meditation
avoid
time.
sleeping. These four Kumaras and all that, they don't sleep. Sukdev
Oh.
Goswami says you can use the ground as for sleeping and use your hand as a pillow.
Okay.
Possible for us? Not possible. So they'll
Hmm.
avoid. They'll avoid. Here, you sleep for almost 8 hours. Ayurvedic way. Okay, mating. Zero. No mating. They'll just avoid because no mating, right? They're sannyasis. Here, marriage. Grihastha ashrama. And defending, will they do any defending if someone wants to kill them?
No,
Will they
bro.
do? Nothing. They
No.
won't do nothing that also.
Ahimsa.
No, they won't care only. I'm not this
Yeah.
body. Like
No.
Jada Bharat. Even he was
Mm-hmm.
tried to be killed. He said, okay, kill me. It was Durga Mata who thought that the devotee should not be killed. Right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So defending they will avoid.
Right.
Karma Yogi, he won't avoid.
Prescribed. Yeah.
He will do
Prescribed.
dharmic way of defending. Right? Either he will run away or he will defend by fighting. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So this is the difference between pure Jnana Yogis and Karma Yogis path.
Okay.
So if little bit of rajas comes, tamas comes, and Arjuna is not there as a Jnana Yogi, na?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that is the
Arjuna.
problem. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that we understood. Ki, okay. So we can dovetail all this our eating, sleeping, mating, defending rajas and tamas in Krishna's service in a dharmic way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we are clear on that. Any question on that? Hmm? All this is because of rajas and tamas, right? From tamas we get sleep. From rajas we want to eat, mate, and defend. Right? Passion will make us go into eating, mating, and defending. Ignorance will make us sleep. The Gyanis will completely avoid it. But the Karma Yogis, they will do it in a dharmic way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yes.
Any
So,
question?
in this same Prabhu, like marriage for Karma Yogi, you mentioned for Gyan Yogi, it's a totally none.
Because he's
In
sannyasi.
Yeah, it's a sannyas. In between, it's a related one aspect come the self help. What is stands for it and who can do, who cannot do. Like if
Self
general
help means what?
masturbation you can take or such.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, going back to our this table here,
Yes.
what is recommended is when man and woman reach poverty, na,
Mm-hmm.
then within short time they should get married.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what how the Vedic system was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in today's world, everything is getting delayed.
Mm-hmm.
Previously, previously, young boys and girls would marry early. By age of
Mm-hmm.
30, they would have 2 to 3 children, or maybe more than that.
Yeah.
So everything is getting delayed, na. So what is happening today is all this thing, right, that you are asking, masturbation and all is increasing
Mm.
because it's a body, and body goes with a biological clock.
Definitely.
If the clock is not satisfied, then gone. Like let's say eating,
Yeah.
body needs to eat. But if proper food is not cooked, then what the person will eat?
Junk food, probably.
Junk food, pizza, burger, right? Because you can just go buy it.
Mm.
But then after 5 years of eating every day pizza, burger, what will be the result?
Health issues.
Health issues. Similarly, same thing, eating, sleeping, mating, defending, they should be yukta aharasya,
Mm.
regulated.
Yeah. Regulated.
Yeah. So
Chapter
I would
17.
I would put it like, uh, doing marriage at the right age is better.
Mm-hmm.
Then all the other problems, na, it's they reduce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then for some of the problems we have to go to doctor. We cannot
Mm-hmm.
say it can be solved by others or something. No, sometimes we have to go to doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And In this, like marriage, okay, acceptable. As you said, marriage, one
Hmm.
marriage, two marriage, three marriage. What is the status of it?
One marriage, two marriage, three marriage means?
Means the individual may go for in Muslim we
Oh, okay,
consider
okay,
four
okay, okay.
four marriages allowed for them.
Polygamy, polygamy.
Polygamy, yeah.
So, in the Sanatana Dharma, polygamy would exist. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay, polygamy would exist. Somehow,
Okay.
in today's justice system, it is somehow not allowed. In India, it is not allowed for Hindu, but for Muslims, it is allowed. So, it is a
Mm-hmm.
justice problem actually.
Okay.
Yeah, technically,
Just
in Hindu
in
religion also, it is
just
allowed.
justice in the sense I didn't got it. Could you please
Law,
elaborate?
law.
Okay. Okay. Yes, I
Law.
got
The law
it.
for Hindus is different for Muslims compared to Muslims,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
which
Fine.
is
So
Mm.
maybe UCC comes, then the things will be similar.
but again they are enforcing one only, na?
Yeah.
So that is another problem.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
So
why polygamy was allowed, but
so
not
again
everyone
the
would do.
lust will
Only
be
no, no, wait. Let me
yeah,
finish.
yeah.
Yeah. So so polygamy, is it was allowed, but it not everyone would do it. Okay, like kings would do it, or very rich people, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and most of the time others were able to control their mind and senses. They were taught like that,
Mm-hmm.
so they won't do it all. And then the lifestyle would also be very Vedic, no? So
Mm-hmm.
there wouldn't be time left for going around. Yeah, today it is very complex actually. Even for devotees, it is becoming struggling, right?
Prabhu, but
Hmm.
as you said, like the means rich people and iconic people ultimately they are allowed to do such things.
Allowed in sense they would do that.
They would do it. Okay.
Common man would not do it because they would consider it as a dharma. Marriage is a dharma. It's a duty.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes,
So
but
even if they are going for polygamy and all, na, still they would consider it as a duty. They wouldn't consider it like, okay, enjoyment now, two, three, four, enjoyment. No, 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 no. That was not the way they thought.
but again in Hindus in Mahabharat we consider like Arjun's wife not only one, no more than one, and even
Yeah.
the father of Arjun, uh, like a father of Ram. So in that also we can see, and Panchali we can see like Draupadi Mata ki that has different thing in this. Could you what could you say about it?
That is called polyamory, na?
Okay.
Polyandry or polyamory, whatever. That was rare actually.
Okay.
It was rare. It is still practiced in India, in the hilly
Mhm.
regions. And the reason for there, it is social reason, so that uh, the the property which is already small in size did not get
Mhm.
divided over
Okay.
generations. So that is the time such marriages were allowed, but it's a rare thing. Okay, it is.
Even in nowadays corporate film industry, we can see such things more.
Prabhuji, may I
That
say
is
something?
no, just hold on, let him
Yeah.
ask the question.
Hmm.
See, we are talking about polygamy in a dharmic way.
Yes, Prabhu.
Today's industry and all that is not dharmic. So what is happening is
Okay.
lust is driven by lust.
Mm-hmm.
Arjuna didn't marry so many to just to marry. No, it was dharmic, and second thing, it was political alliance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but
So.
uh, but when we see Ram, he said, "I will only be one patni vrata."
Mm-hmm.
So he took a vow for that. My point is, um, in the Vedic times it was dharmic. Today's time it is not dharmic actually. Today it is
Oh,
enjoyment.
okay. So in the sense like Mahabharat, in that it is dharmic, it has done, it is approved, and which is not dharmic, it is not approved. In the sense
Dharmic,
like film
dharmic
industries are.
means yes. Dharmic
Yeah.
means it won't
Okay.
result in sinful reaction.
230.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Right
and
away.
and in today's world, what is happening is people will have sinful reactions actually because of that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah,
Yes.
you wanted to comment something, Prabhuji, Pritam?
No, Prabhuji, same. I think whatever you explained, I think because the fundamental issue was, as per the scriptures, like if we are following the our ashram system, then the
Mhm.
marriage is only for the for a different purpose. It is today's world. The marriage is for a different purpose. So the
Yeah,
entirely like marriage
it
Mhm.
is
is
only
only
for
for
getting child.
Enjoyment,
Ah,
enjoyment.
it's
enjoyment.
yeah.
Yes.
Whether it should only be get for getting child. That's it.
In
Mhm.
in
Yeah.
Vedic times, it was not for just for child.
Yeah.
It was for dharmic purpose. Marriage and then yajna and all that would be only done by married people.
Married people.
Unmarried person cannot sit for a yajna. Fire
Okay.
yajna, right? Only a
Yeah.
married people can sit.
Yeah. Grasta.
Mhm.
Correct. Grasta.
Lot of other things. Temple
Yajman is
worship.
Grasta. You're right.
Temple worship.
Even widows
King.
cannot sit, Prabhu. One who married and
No,
she.
let's not get into all these details because there may
Okay,
be
okay.
some details.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes,
not
yes.
And
very 100% sure of it.
Okay, okay. No problem.
Sitting means sitting and doing the sankalpa, and there may be some details, which yajna
Mhm.
is allowed, which yajna may not be allowed.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
I'm not very knowledgeable in all that, so I don't want to get into that area.
Fine,
yeah.
fine.
I'm just putting it like dharmic and versus adharmic.
Yes, yes. It's a
Okay.
great clarity, Prabhu. Whatever you given, so many concepts you have clarified about it. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. Hare
Okay.
Krishna.
Okay. Sure. Sure. We'll just try to complete this chapter. Hmm.
Sure.
So after discussing all this, that we can utilize rajas and tamas in a dharmic way. Krishna is going to talk something more. Uh, so he says very interesting thing. He says, "Dhumenavrita vahinir." Okay, let's start with the translation. He says how the calm is there. Hmm? So fire is covered by smoke, mirror is covered by dust, embryo is covered by womb. So the covering is thicker as we go from smoke to dust to womb. In the womb, it is thickest, right? The baby is covered with this womb, very thick skin and all that. The mirror is covered with dust. Dust can be cleaned off easily. Womb is not, it cannot be cleaned up. Smoke, smoke can cover fire, but with little bit of waving hand, we can get rid of smoke. So he's talking about various degrees of lust are there. In some cases, degree of lust is very small. Just by little waving, it will go away. In some, it is little more, like dust. Little bit effort we have to do cleaning. In some, it is very much embryo type in the womb. There, huge effort has to be done to remove it. So that's the explanation Prabhupada gives. Ramanujarya gives a little different angle to this. The fire is like the jiva, and he is covered by smoke, and the smoke is kama. So the jiva is covered by kama, and dust on mirror, he says, this kama keeps coming every day. Just like dust on mirror keeps coming every day, the mirror gets dirty every day, so we have to clean it every day. So we have to do sadhana practice to remove the dust. And then embryo in the womb can come out. How the baby comes out? By pushing of the mother. So by the grace of mother, the baby comes out. Similarly, the Atma can be freed from the Paramatma. So he gives same verse, he gives a slightly different explanation. Okay. Avritam jnanam etena jnanino nitya vairinam kama rupena konteya dushpurenane sa. Now he says this is how the lust is covered. It is never satisfied, it burns like fire. What does it mean by knowledge is covered? Which knowledge is covered? What it means that knowledge is covered? People get knowledge, people become PhDs and all that. So the Atma Tattva knowledge is covered, the spiritual knowledge is covered by Kama or lust. Let me put it like that. So what does lust covers? Lust doesn't cover material knowledge. What is material knowledge? Physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology, finance, etc. 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 That is material knowledge. What it covers then? Atma Tattva, spiritual knowledge. Spiritual knowledge is covered. So that's why people we see in this world that they may become very expert. They may have double PhDs, this, that, big leaders. But when it comes to spiritual knowledge, I am Atma, I am not the body. That basic knowledge they don't have. Right?
Yes,
Why?
bro.
Because of karma. Because of karma. And this karma, till we are in this world, it is eternally our enemy. Nitya. Dushpurena means if we try to fill it also, it cannot be filled. If there is a ditch, we try to put amount of mud in it, it will take huge effort. Even a big boulder, the ditch will increase in size. So to satisfy lust is very difficult. It's unending. It's keep burning. Somehow the fuel is getting supplied to it, and how much water we put, it keeps burning. So then, what is the solution? In the next two verses, he says the solution. He says the senses, mind, and intelligence are sitting places of lust through which the lust covers the real knowledge of the living entity and bewilders it. Okay, so knowledge is bewildered, right? Knowledge is covered by karma. Little more explanation is given on that. The karma, that is lust, it sits in senses. It is in senses also, mind also, intelligence also. Now we use these three things to acquire any knowledge, even Atma Tattva knowledge, that is spiritual knowledge, right? That's why it becomes difficult to acquire Atma Tattva also, because karma is there everywhere. It is all in the input, so it becomes difficult. So we need to cleanse this, we need to purify this, and that becomes the part of the next verse. So Arjuna in the beginning curbed this sin, lust, by how? Regulate the senses, slay this destroyer of knowledge and self-realization. Regulate the senses means control the senses, engage it in proper things. Like we talked about the child, you have to engage it properly. Slay this destroyer of knowledge. You get Atma Tattva to overcome your intelligence, make it stronger. Practice self-realization. All the sadhana practices are there, you practice that. Now Ramanujacharya explains that Gyan Yoga path is not for you, Arjuna. You take the Karma Yoga path. Indriyani. Use your Indriya to do Karma Yoga. This is how he says you will be able to control and defeat Papa, defeat Kama. The working senses are superior to dull matter, mind is higher to senses, intelligence is still higher in the mind, and he, the soul, is even higher than the intelligence. So Prabhupada explains that the soul is very strong, it's higher than intelligence, intelligence is higher than mind, mind is higher than senses, senses is higher than dull matter. So if the soul is awakened, then it can overcome all these things: intelligence, mind, matter, and senses. And Srila Ramanujacharya, he gives a slightly different explanation. He says the enemy of yoga is the senses, because senses are always disturbed. The enemy of the senses is the mind. If we control the senses also, the mind, if it is not controlled, then it will disturb the senses. If mind is controlled, senses is controlled, what about intelligence? If the intelligence is bad, It will utilize all these three to do bad things. So therefore, the karma is enemy of intelligence also. So how to overcome this? Karma yoga. You don't tell all the rajas and tamas. Gyanis cannot do that. Same thing. Thus, knowing oneself to be transcendental to the material senses, mind and senses, one should become steady the mind with deliberate spiritual intelligence, and by spiritual sense conquer this insatiable enemy known as lust. Karma yoga is more powerful than intelligence. If one doesn't do karma yoga, then he's stuck with karma and will fall down. That is the conclusion. So karma yoga helps us to dovetail our rajas and tamas and all our eating, sleeping, mating, defending, all our activities in Krishna's service. Right? And then if you go back to our child example, after 2 hours of journey, the child didn't trouble us so much, right? Because we engaged him properly.
Yes, Prabhu.
So if we engage ourself in karma yoga, then we won't fall down.
Prabhuji, this line, karma is more power than intelligence, correct? No?
Yes.
Karma yoga is also
Oh, karma yoga will overcome karma.
karma. Okay.
Okay. Any question or comment at this point?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Karma Yoga is a place which we've overcome by the karma you said in this shloka.
Karma
And
yoga is
what
a
is the
process. It's a
okay? It's a
process.
process. Okay,
Ah,
Prabhu. What is the role of bhakti then? Bhakti yoga.
yeah. So at this point, right? At this point of third chapter,
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Krishna is talking about karma yoga.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. We will
Yes.
go into little more detail. At this point, he has not introduced so much bhakti. Okay. He has introduced him, and he's only
Mm-hmm.
talking about supreme and all that. In the fourth chapter, he says.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In the fourth chapter, he says about him, and then he says you should do bhakti to me. So he's building on this
Mm-hmm.
concept.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in the third chapter, he doesn't openly says this, but in the fourth chapter, he starts openly saying. So what he says here is about the devatas.
Mm-hmm.
So you do karma yoga, please the devatas. You do sacrifices. What kind of sacrifices you can do? Pancha sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
What are those? In the purport it is there. Rishi yagya, Pitra yagya, Deva yagya, Gunisha yagya, Bhuta yagya. This is all karma yoga only.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm? If you do all this is karma yoga.
Okay.
Okay. Now, um, in the second chapter, Krishna introduces him.
These are karma kandas, karma yajna, right,
No.
Prabhu?
Karma kanda are just activities.
Okay, okay.
If you do those activities, it is karma yoga. If you do it,
Mm-hmm.
if you do it in a detached way, if you do
Mm-hmm.
karma kanda in a detached way, it is karma yoga, right?
Yes,
It
Prabhu.
is beneficial for all. Rishi
Yes.
yagya, Deva yagya,
Mm-hmm.
Bhuta yagya, all this is beneficial for all. Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
And then those who do it, they will say, "Na, ye मैंने नहीं किया." You
Mm-hmm.
have heard this thing, this statement.
True.
They may
Yes,
not
Prabhu.
be devotees, but they are telling, "I am not the doer.
Mm.
I have been supplied this, and through me, all this is happening. But I am not the doer."
Yes, Prabhu.
Then, with the help of a devotee, they'll slowly come to Krishna. They'll slowly come to Krishna. So in the third chapter, right? So he gives the example of Janaka here. Okay. Janaka. Janaka. So karma yoga, right? even if they are doing it for the devtas na, in a detached way, it is still karma yoga only. I'll just see the knowledge part. Now we have to do karma with jnana is explained in the fourth chapter. Okay, so in the fourth chapter, the jnana part is there, but I'll explain one more point here, which is you're talking about bhakti, right? So at this point, let me show you. Huh. See, Krishna says, "Mai sarvani karmani, sannyas adatma chetasa." You offer everything to me. Put your karma into me. Hmm. One may say, why Krishna? Why? 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 What is so great in Krishna? Right? If he just reads first, second, third chapter, he will ask this question: why Krishna? This was a point. Hmm. Yeah, in this verse he says, why him? Okay. Okay. The point is, even Gyan Yogi and Karma Yogi, they both have to come to Bhakti Yoga. Hmm? They both have to come to Bhakti Yoga. If they don't come, the fourth point, na? If they don't come on this fourth point, let's say they are just offering everything to the Devatas, which is also fine because that Panchabhuta Yajna is there, na? So if they offer to the Devatas, ultimately it's going to Krishna only. So they are doing Karma Yoga, but they have no idea about Bhakti and Krishna, right? For them, Krishna is also like Devata only. Or even if they know Supreme Devata, they have still not developed that Bhakti. So that part Krishna is going to explain in fourth chapter. That you both of them need to come to bhakti, hmm? Exclusively for Krishna. So he says, I explain this knowledge to everyone and all that. Okay, so we will discuss that in the fourth chapter. Hmm? At this point, let's keep it like that. In the next week, we'll start with the fourth chapter. So we will talk about this.
Sure,
Any other
sure.
any other question?
No, great class, Prabhu.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much. We'll stop here. Shri Ramanacharya ki jai, Yamunacharya ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you.